Hey, what's going on out there, NFL fans, Atlanta Falcons fans? It's your boy Antoine Smitty Smith, and I'm about to give y'all my mock draft 2.0 right quick. 10 days after my first. I know it's a quick turnaround, but I got to get these mock drafts in, man, to give y'all my thoughts. And this is really post Super Bowl mock draft, and these mock drafts are going to swing all kind of ways. Pause, but as I look at it, the Falcons need depth at really every position on the roster. And not a lot of people are talking about depth at quarterback, which we know Kirk Cousins not coming back to Atlanta. We need depth at right tackle. McGarry is there, but he's a short term solution. I think they have to go and refine that position because they need an adequate pass protector on that side. Don't get me wrong, he played better this year, but he's a really a run first tackle, and his run grade is probably one of the top in the NFL. So you get a pass protector on that side, or you can switch it to the left side, get Jake Matthews replacement, and sign a veteran to play that right side. But honestly, with the way things are going, man, I just know at the end of the day you got to protect Penix. And we're gonna do our draft from the Pro Football Network this go round. So let's get this thing rolling right quick. I'm not gonna hold y'all. So let's see which way we go. At number 15, the Eagles have a trade offer. Ooh, that's a tempting pick, but that's always to the end of the first round. Now, even though edge rush is deep in this draft, I feel like you probably can get a better deal than that. Pick 17 to pick 49. That's only two picks down, and you move up to 49 in the second round. I think I'm going to take this pick and move just two picks back because 9 times out of 10, the guys that I'm looking at probably going to still be on the board. So we're going to accept this trade and trade away pick 117, which is the fourth round pick. So we'll go first, second, and seventh. So let's accept this one and reject this stinks. Jazz reject, Tennessee reject. So, like I said, we're gonna have to protect Michael Penix. So I'm gonna go tackle right here. And I know a lot of you are saying, man, we need edge rushers, but we still need to build in the trenches as well. So Josh Simmons is somebody that's been on my board for a while. He's 6'5", 311. Protected as a top offensive tackle in this draft. Had a knee injury last year, got set back. But you can't deny his the way he moves on the football field. Had a very fluid movement. Can get to the second level pretty fast. Good handwork, and he's strong as an ox. And you need one of those type talents in this draft to come in and block Michael Penix's blind side. And if you make this pick, you save $11 million by letting go of Caleb McGarry, which I told you I love how he fits with this run game. But you got to think about the financial ramifications because Atlanta's $11 million over the cap, and you bring in a guy that's younger on a rookie deal at pick number 23. I'm sorry, pick 17, just two picks down. I think Josh Simmons is your guy. So let's go to the second round. Now, right here is probably where I'm going to look at edge rusher because, as I said, we're building in the trenches, and we're going to look in the trenches. We're probably going to look at the corners as well because there's one I've been talking about for a while. It's Trey Amos, the Ole Miss corner. I think this guy's going to be a steal in this draft. Um, but since I have another second round pick, um, I think honestly I'm gonna go with Trey Amos right here. You look at him, 6 foot 195. I think he's the long term solution next to AJ Terrell, athletic, slim frame, which he needs to bulk up just a little bit. Um, Good upside. And let's look at Jerry Gray being the assistant head coach slash assistant defensive coordinator, whatever they call him. He's one of the better cornerbacks in this league during his playing days. You bring in a guy like Trey Amos to learn up under Jerry Gray, I think that's a win-win 200 times a day. So we're going to reject these trades. And Now let's go to edge rushers. Pick 49 with the extra pick that we got in the trade. And I think I'm gonna look at edge right here for real this time. And there's still good guys on the board, but let's look at linebacker right fast. Okay, Barrett Carter is still there. Okay, so we're gonna go. Well, I'm gonna go with Kyle Kennard. I think. There's still good pieces on this board, but I feel like Kyle Kennard is one of the biggest sleepers in this draft. You look at 6'4", 250, high motor guy, excellent instincts, relentless approach, and he plays the run pretty well. Generates pressure, nice bends, and honestly, playing in the SEC at a school like South Carolina, I think he's a little bit overlooked, mainly because now South Carolina had a pretty good season this year, and he was one of those guys that led that team to I think they were 9-3 or 9-4 or something like that. So Kyle Kennard is one of those guys that's going to come in right away and help the Atlanta Falcons. So let's look at our 7th round pick. And yeah, I know we not that many picks, but again, y'all got to think that with slight picks and making trades, you still may not get a lot of picks because they had traded away the 4th round pick to move up to the 2nd round. So one guy that I've been watching, man, and I told my boy Ryan from the Birdcage this, Kobe King. He's a downhill thumper at linebacker. I think he's going to be a sleeper in this draft. But Cody Simon is one of those guys that I think can come in at 6'2", 235, come in, play middle linebacker, be a leader on this team right away, and just come in and wreck shit, man. Just keep it real. Because Caden Ellis had a career season, but he only has 1 year left on his deal. Troy Anderson is often hurt. We don't know how he's going to come back. J.D. Bertrand spent a good little portion on the season with a concussion, but he played well during his playing time. Nate Lamont is a free agent, so you bring in another linebacker to help these guys and help solidify this position. Now, the last position that I'm going to look at is probably going to be cornerback and receiver. So let's look at cornerback. Not many guys on here that I would, but this is the 7th round, so at this point it's just a project player. And let's look at safety and then wide receiver. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep to what I said. Kenny Gallup Jr. is one of those guys, safety that can play all 3 levels. He's 6 foot 214. He has decent speed at 4.5. He has good sideline to sideline motion. He plays zone well. He has to work on his man coverage just a little bit. But you come in, like I said, on a guy like Jerry Gray, with a lot of these guys, they can come in, do what they need to do and refine their games. And this defensive heavy draft, I think, could come in and help the Falcons right away. Because if you see an offensive line, I told y'all why I did it. I want offensive line with Josh Simmons first, because I feel like McGarry could be on his way out and it could save you money in the long run. Trey Amos, one of the most underrated rookies in this draft, at the cornerback position. Kyle Kennard, stand-up guy out at South Carolina. And then I go to the 7th round. I get 2 more defensive pieces and a leader in Cody Simon and Kenny Gallup, who's an athletic freak of nature. So this is my quick mock draft 2.0. And as I told y'all the first time, man, y'all go ahead, drop those grades in the comment box because I want to know what y'all think. Who would y'all draft differently in either one of these positions, whether it's 1st, 2nd, or 7th? Just let me know. Drop those comments, man. Let's debate. Let's have fun as always. Y'all know how we doing on the Sports Machine. It's your boy Antoine Smitty Smith signing off. I will holler at y'all later, man. Peace.